Airbnb hates its hosts, and their new payment policy is proof of this. You better listen all the way because there's some extremely concerning material in this new release. Their new payment policy is extremely concerning if you're a host, so pay attention. Their payment policy states that if a guest refuses to pay Airbnb, even after the stay, they may not pay the host. Airbnb will refuse to pay you as a host, even if a guest stayed in your property 1, 2, 3 months, and then they did a quick claim on their card. Airbnb now has the right to not pay you for that stay. Very concerning. The other thing that's concerning is Airbnb is now introducing systems like Klarna, which is a payment system where a guest could make a small, tiny down payment, and we don't know thereafter if the guest decides not to finish their Klarna payments, just as we've seen all over the news, what's going to happen to the rest of my payment. And here's one more clause I find super concerning. Airbnb added a clause, if they believe you own the money on a claim, they have the right now to withdraw payouts from future bookings and from other properties. Hear me out here, how concerning this is. They have the right to take payouts from other properties if they claim that you owe them money. So they won't just take it from that specific future payout of that specific future property. They may very well take the payout from another property. Now, me as a professional manager, I manage for multiple different clients. If they take money out of another client's property, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that scenario? I don't know how I would solve that problem because I pay my clients what Airbnb pays me on the bookings. And the last thing I would say that's kind of a red flag in their new policy is that you are legally not allowed in their bylaws to pursue a guest that didn't pay. So if a guest came to your property and did not pay Airbnb, Airbnb refused to pay you, you legally cannot pursue that guest. That's super concerning. Now, what do all these things mean to you? For me personally, I think Airbnb is getting to the point where they have a monopoly. And in our market, at least, the majority of our bookings come through that platform. That being said, this industry has been around a long time. We need a solution where we can go to other platforms to market our listings, to advertise our listings, so that we can be shielded from this kind of really anti-host policy that Airbnb keeps leaning into. I honestly think that and leaning towards direct booking is the way to go. However, for your average listing, direct booking may not be the play because you can't really market it, you can't really brand it. It's kind of hard to push that listing out unless it has a unique feature, such as this micro cabin campground here. It's a waterfront. You can market that on your own website. You could do ads locally. You could try to get people doing staycations. But your average Airbnb home, you may have a hard time directly marketing that and getting direct bookings. I've seen people, put tons of effort into direct booking only to increase it to 15% of their revenue. 15% is not much. I mean, Airbnb, again, could shut you down. So let me know what you think. What is the solution for this? And how are you interpreting this policy?